Hey guys, it's Macey
And Ashlee.
We are going to be talking about our favorites and
Oh,
TV shows
one job. You had one job.
and why they are our favorites. So this may or may not include like Star Wars, Marvel. I don't know. We'll have to see.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. This was actually an idea that Ashley came up with.
I'm a very smart person.
Okay. I don't really know what else to say. We have literally the most boring intros, but I also feel like that could be a good thing.
Honestly, I feel like every other podcast I've listened to, I have to skip like 20 minutes to get what the actual content is. I feel like ours are, because one, I don't have an exciting life. Like, there's no updates
Not for real.
that you guys need to know. Creeps.
Okay. I mean, we used to do. Remember when we first started our podcast? We did like a high and low. Like we would talk about
Oh,
a good
yeah.
thing that happened.
Stop doing it, I guess.
I don't know. Like, let us know if you like those sort of things. I don't know. I normally don't. It depends on the podcast. Sometimes, like, I don't really want to name drop podcasts right now.
No, that's mean. I don't want to do that. But honestly, sometimes I'm like, I could care less. Please.
And then sometimes I'm actually like, I forget I'm
No,
listening
girl.
to it. So, should we just get started?
This is why we can't have like a camera when we're recording podcasts, because everyone just see all the weird faces I do, and I don't think I could live with that.
We need to do that sometime though, because I need people to know who is talking.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't like. I get that our voices sound similar, but I still feel like you can tell them apart. Because I'm Macey, and I'm talking like this. Like, I don't know how to explain what my voice sounds like.
And I'm Ashlee. I'm talking like this. Like, I feel like we have different voices. No, like
Ashley's is just like, how do I explain? Mine is just
a voice.
It's a
Believe it or not.
voice. It's like this, and
I don't know. Mine is like this. Like,
yeah, maybe you guys will get it eventually.
but if we turn on video, that means I have to actually look good when I'm recording podcasts instead of absolute garbage.
No, it's fine. I am looking into getting another microphone though, because we're sharing one right now, and it does the job.
But oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to show you the alpha podcast thing.
Why are you talking away from me? This is why we need two.
Because I was facing you. My bad.
If we had two, then we could face each other.
Mm-hmm. And now
I put one on the Christmas list. So and we'll have to see.
So I want for Christmas is you start playing in my head.
I love Christmas.
Christmas.
One. Okay. Should we start? I can't think of anything else to say.
These are in a specific order. Like, obviously, I think I put my the top two are my favorites, and then from there is just spirals.
Oh, I didn't do, like top. I did no order whatsoever. I just like whatever came to mind.
No,
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
Like the first two that came to mind are like my top favorites of each movie and show. But after that, it's not in a specific order.
Which, by the way, Ashley did way more than I did. I really am so picky. I picked like my favorites. That's it. So we'll see how this goes.
I know. This is the one episode that I could actually do like my favorite like movies and shows, and I could not come up with anything.
Should we do like a movie then show, movie show, movie show, or should we do movies then shows, or shows then movies?
Movie then like show, movie, show, movie.
Okay. Please. That's how you know it's Ashley's, if she does the really cringy stuff.
Oh my gosh.
No, but when people are like, I can't tell you guys apart, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna think that I did that weird like sneeze.
No, you always know it's me because I do the weird voices and the weird noises and the weird assorted things.
And the person who's just talking is Ashley, by the way.
Yeah.
The people who can tell us apart are like, I know. I know. But who?
It's
our parents can't even tell us apart.
Yeah. So
yeah. See, there was Ashley. Okay. Who wants to go first? Are we starting with a movie or a show?
Let's start with a show.
Okay.
Stop it. You're going on.
Sorry. Okay, I'll go first.
It's only 4:00.
This is technically 3 shows, but I put in the same category. I'm sorry. I did the Star Wars animated shows.
Bro!
So, like, Bad Batch, Rebels, Clone Wars. Because I didn't want to exclude one!
Why didn't you tell me you were doing that?
Did you, like, list every Star Wars show? Just combine it. Oh, not me saying animated shows and not
Because that decreases my show number.
Good, because I have, like, so few shows.
Okay. My...
Wait, I need to talk about Onion Plus.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because at first I was typing Rebels, because I love Rebels. But then I was like, oh my gosh, I love Bad Batch too. And I was like, oh, I can't forget Clone Wars though. So I was like, let's just put all three. And I don't think I need to do much explaining about why I love the shows. I feel like it's just...
If you're a fan of our podcast, I'm pretty sure you freaking know why.
Yeah, chill out, Ashley. Freaking know why. Like, back off. Okay, your turn.
Sorry. Okay. Number one is Avatar: The Last Airbender. For obvious reasons.
I put that as one of mine too. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
Because that would be weird if later I was like, and I also picked Avatar last week. Yeah.
No, because it's literally the greatest show ever made, and I stand with that opinion.
Okay.
No,
it's not the greatest show ever made.
It is.
Sofia the First exists. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't like naming things like that because then it stresses me out and I try to think of every other show, but I'll trust you on that.
Every single show that I've thought of has not been better. Because think about it, it's just like peak perfection. And if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest, obviously, because I said it's the best show ever.
I have not met one person who has watched it and not enjoyed it.
Right?
So,
like, it's funny. It has amazing animation. It has amazing action, amazing plot.
world building.
Yes, like
Characters.
Every character.
Best redemption arc in history.
Nothing can beat the redemption arc that's in that show, and I love it to pieces.
Even like everyone I can think of in Hollywood has come out and said that it's the best redemption arc I've ever seen. So
it's such a good show. Oh my gosh.
You can watch it. Okay. Now we're on movie. Yeah. So obviously I picked Megamind.
Obviously. That's one of mine too. Like,
Megamind? I could talk about Megamind for hours, but I won't.
Another example of peak perfection.
Like, there are no flaws in this movie. The humor, again, amazing.
No plot holes.
No plot holes. Actually, like, me and Ashley tried searching for some, and we couldn't find any.
There's literally an explanation for, like, every camera shot. I'm not kidding. Like,
and, like, little details. Like, in animation, you don't see, I talk about this a lot, but you don't see characters, like, with outfits every day because that would take so long to animate a new outfit for every episode or in the movie. But in this movie, she wears a different outfit, and so does, like, other characters every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not something you notice at first, but I mean, just the plot.
It's
also,
just
please, I love Megamind. I also wanted to list like a lot of DreamWorks things that I did. Like, honorable mentions, I feel like, are Cartoon Dragon, some Useless Witch, Bad Guys, like literally a lot of DreamWorks movies.
Because DreamWorks movies are always fire.
Most of the time. There's trolls, so.
Okay. My movie is Sonic 2. Valid? I love that movie. Kids movie? Yeah. Like,
so what?
Here's the thing, I don't even care if you're not a Sonic fan, because I wasn't when I watched the movie for the first time, and that's what brought me into the Sonic fandom. But it's just such a good movie.
The only thing is, like, the first movie, I feel like, is kind of boring.
Sometimes it gives me, but sometimes where I die of cringe. Like,
the flossing is a step too
far. But it's very few times, and the humor I think was great.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one too. And the plot. Yeah. Stunning. Amazing. I love it to pieces.
Also, when you brought up kids movies, I just realized I think about 98% of my movie picks are all animated movies. I was thinking like for kids, but it just like reminded me of
because animated movies or animation is a valid form Medium.
I'm sick of people saying
I'm sick of people saying they won't watch the animated Star Wars shows because they're animated and they're for kids. Like, you're literally missing out on my animated Star Wars. Every time! Without fail, bro.
Another big example. Actually, I'm not going to share it right now because it's
Okay.
Okay. Next TV show I have on the list is Bluey.
Oh, mine too. Because I have seen so many, like 20, like adults, like 20. I wouldn't say 20-year-olds, but I kind
I was like, what, 20 adults?
20-year-olds, like adults who love the show too because it's so funny.
And it was really deep episodes.
Like, oh my gosh, it was in the new.
Oh my gosh, there was that one with the. Oh my gosh, with the in the new season.
I'm looking at it.
It's the one with the. She's scared of something, or is it he? I don't remember.
It's Mackenzie.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like really fuzzy because I haven't seen that in a while.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. Okay, wait, season 2.
Yeah. And I remember afterward, I was like, dang.
It's not season 2, it's season 3.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
Like, after watching it, I physically felt like
Space.
I could not process all of
Number
what just happened.
35, Space on season 3, is one of the most deep things I've ever seen come from a TV show. It puts Peppa Pig to shame. Oh my gosh.
Let's not even bring up Peppa Pig.
Like, okay, there's other onesies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, because here's the thing. This show deals with, like, deep topics so well because it's something that won't like necessarily fly over kids' heads, but something they'll be like, confused about.
Yeah, no, if you don't know onesies, it's a few things. But it's about Chili's sister has infertility and it deals with that. And oh my gosh. Must be crying.
And there's that episode with the parents, remember? Where they're like, the dad supports one team and the mom supports the other.
Oh my gosh, wait.
And it's kind of a metaphor for, like,
Put a cider.
divorcing parents because it kind of, like, brings back, like, I don't know. It's just a really, really solid show. And I think if you're like, oh, it's for kids, like, just watch it.
Just watch it.
It is so good.
Oh, number 18, Rain, is completely an episode without any dialogue, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of my favorites, but it's still pretty good.
Oh yeah, and the animation is beautiful.
I love the blue aesthetic. Like, it's giving Tokobo.
Love Tokoboka.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Curry Quest.
Which one is that again?
It's where they go to Mackenzie's house, I'm pretty sure, and Mino learns that her dad's going away for a while.
I don't really remember that one.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to watch after. Mini Bluey.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
It'd be so great if we had two bingos all the time. And I'm sorry, was I laughing?
Okay, the humor also so good.
I love Bandit.
I think you can go wrong with that show.
Every episode is a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love it so much.
Anyway, you didn't share your show.
Oh.
We just went on a tangent about Bluey.
Oopsie, my bad. Okay. It was Bad Batch.
Bad Batch is literally best of the
So there you go. Those are my top 2 favorite shows. I have other animated shows, but that one's like my top favorite, obviously. And Clone Wars and Rebels too. I don't know how much
it's hard to rank the Star Wars animated shows because they're all good in their own ways.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, all of those 3 combined are in second place.
That's like when people ask me for a ranking of shows. Like, I'll rank it for you, but just because I put Clone Wars at the bottom does not mean it is the bottom. In my head, it's just all right. They're all so good in their own ways. It's like the Spider-Man movies.
We get so sick of us talking about
Hey, that's what gets, like, when I look on our analytics, our Star Wars episodes are the ones that do that. So,
okay.
Star Wars fans. Okay,
good, because that's what we must talk about.
Movies? Shared much. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, we explained like animated shows earlier.
Yeah. I feel like someday we should do an episode where we just talk about why the shows are good. Because I could talk about that for hours. Okay. Next. Okay. I have Across the Spider-Verse, but I also added Into the Spider-Verse because I can't really, like, separate them.
Oh yeah, those are on my list too. For obvious reasons, because peak cinema.
Across the Spider-Verse is actually one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Genuinely.
Possibly maybe the best.
Another example of how good animation is.
That was the example I was gonna bring up earlier, but I was mistaken.
Because oh my gosh, it was such a good movie, and it was so amazing. I'm speechless. Genuinely.
Guys, like Across the Spider-Verse, me and Ashley have seen this so many times, and
Still love it.
like literally, me and Ashley watched the movie right one day, and then the next day, my dad turned it on. I watched the whole thing with him again, and then our little sister turned it on. I watched it again, and I'm still not sick of it
Because it's that good. And I feel like we don't need to explain how good the movie is because everyone loves it.
Yeah, like we don't need to justify it.
You just know why it's good.
And okay, Into the Spider-Verse, I feel like is a comfort movie. I love watching it, and it's still peak cinema. But Across the Spider-Verse is honestly on a whole
a whole nother level, and I cannot wait to see what Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
Because oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
My movie?
Yeah.
Aladdin live action.
Oh my gosh. We have weird picks, by the way. Just
yeah, mine are really random. Okay, so yes, I know picking live action over the animated is weird. It's just a comfort movie. Okay, I loved it when it came out in 2019. Like, I watched it a lot, and I like rediscovered it like a month ago. And I was sick that week. And for context, I watched it 10 times in a week.
me with Elf when I
A single week. And I think the whole month I watched it 20.
it was guys.
And I never got sick of it, and I still love it. I love it so much. I love Aladdin.
Guys,
I love all the songs.
oh my gosh. And then she got our little sister hooked on it.
The music is so good.
I had to hear the movie over and over and over again.
I know some people are gonna get freaking triggered that I picked over that animation. I'm not saying the animation's bad.
Yeah, no.
It's just the live action has like a comfort to me. I don't know.
If you had to say like one movie is like objectively better, like without a movie.
Animated.
Okay, thank you. It's like worried for a second. But if I have to hear like "Take It Easy, Jamal," oh, that's in the movie.
Please watch it again. Like if you I don't know,
maybe don't. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just go watch it again because I remember. Like, I loved it, honestly, in 2019, and then there was, like, a stupid TikTok trend, like, a months ago, and it used Arabian Nights. I was like, oh, I should watch that movie again, and I was like, holy crap. And it resurfaced.
Interesting.
Sorry, there's something wrong.
Wait, are we on show again?
Yeah.
Okay, the next show I have on my list is Loki.
It's on mine.
We have, like, similar tastes.
Because I am, like, I don't know. I love Loki so much. I'm like the ultimate Loki fan.
Toxic statement, but okay.
No, I'm not saying like you're not a big fan too.
Oh, you're a Loki fan?
I'm better.
I'm the ultimate Loki.
No,
you're a Loki fan? Okay, name all the characters.
I'm not saying I'm like number one fan, and like I'm not saying anyone else can't be number one fan. I'm saying like, I will love it to pieces. Like, I have a poster I'm wearing, but it's not coming up right now. I had the FNAF one still up. But but I have watched season 1 so many freaking times. And then season 2 is currently like going on right now, and I love it. It's not as good as the first season.
Mm-hmm. It's still really good.
It's Loki, and
it's Loki fire, dude. Anyway,
and like it's the first piece of media of Marvel I have enjoyed probably since No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
And for context, No Way Home came out 2 years ago, so
yeah, actually
2021.
No.
We came out the other day, and I nearly freaking exploded.
But December, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me see December like next month. Yeah, 2 years.
That is so weird,
right?
Ew.
I hate it. Genuinely.
Loki, I feel like
yeah.
I feel like Loki is underrated because a lot of people give it hate because they disagree with some shipping choices, which that is between you and yourself. I think you should focus on the plot of the show and the acting and the characters. Judge the show based on that, because there are so many shows and movies that I just a certain ship with, but I don't judge the freaking TV show based on that.
Right? Honestly, with the ship this season, I'm on the fence.
Honestly, like how season 2 is going right now.
Oh,
Based on like,
and I'll probably say peak cinema so many times during this episode.
it's just I like how season 2 is dealing with Loki as a character. Also, I won't go like super into that, but season 1 I was a little unhappy with how they did some things.
There's like a specific point in Loki that I love, but I'm not gonna talk about it for spoiler purposes.
So I also like the music, the composer, cycling, and
the composer,
cinematography.
The director of Loki is doing such an amazing job, and I love her.
So, yeah, it's like I don't know.
Mine is Sonic Boom.
I have this too. I literally have it. I think 5th or something. Dude, like this isn't even for like I'm just being funny and quirky. It's actually like a really funny show.
It's so funny. Like it has fourth wall breaks, but like the humor is genuinely funnier the older you get. Like, like there will be jokes and I'll be dying for a solid 5 minutes. Like I'm not saying like I have like the humor of like a 5th grader, which I kind of do. But that's
you do. I was like, what do you mean? You literally do though.
But I love it so much.
It's honestly some of the humor is really advanced too. Like you would not get this unless you're like not like dirty humor. It's just like humor you don't understand until you're older. Even if you don't like Sonic or have never interacted with Sonic, just watch it because like me and Ashley weren't really into Sonic either, and it's still hilarious. Top tier comedy.
No, honestly, you can totally watch it and have something because I'm connected to it anyway, except for the character.
It does not take itself seriously at
all. No, at all.
It's like the Lego Ninjago movie. That movie does not take itself seriously. Like me and Ashley aren't Ninjago fans, and we still watch it.
Like if you like the Lego movies and like the fourth wall breaks and the like, especially the Ninjago movie, obviously, that's why I like it.
Dude, I think that's anyway.
From kidnapped? No.
So
that's not what I thought at all. Yeah, please go watch it. It's on Hulu, and you didn't hear this from me, but they have the whole first season for free on YouTube.
Yeah, we definitely didn't like figure that out.
No, guys,
it's desperate.
Listen, it's not. It's definitely not on YouTube. The whole first season, it's not on there.
Something funny about Sonic Boom, actually. This is how you'll know the humor is really that good. I'm just gonna tell you this. My first like exposure to Sonic Boom is I was scrolling on Pinterest one day, and I found a meme. And you know how the people edit text over, and you're just like, that's so good. And the comments are like, yeah, this was edited. Didn't really happen in the show. So I saw a meme, and it was so funny and so like crazy that I genuinely thought that was fake. And I go in the comments, and everyone's like, I loved his part. LOL. I'm like,
so everything that you imagine like an editor would edit into like as a reaction on the show, that's in the show.
It is chaos. It is so funny. Okay, next is movie, right? Yeah. For next, I have Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh my gosh.
This is one of my favorite movies.
I have my people who are like, I don't really like Wreck-It Ralph. Why?
Tell me why. Give me your reasons.
If you are a fan of Disney, fan of anything, especially fan of video games, it's really fun for that too. There's like Easter eggs and obviously those maybe send around, but genuinely so good.
It's funny and it also has a really good villain and just like really good plot in general. Like
the plot, the twist, the villain is so good.
Also the acting, I feel like that's not really talked about enough. So voice actors Rent was due for them on this.
Rent was due.
I love the characters. It is just such a comfort movie, and I love it so much. And I really wish people would talk about it.
Really underrated.
Really underrated. Now,
And there's no second movie.
Yeah, the second
doesn't exist, guys.
Just go watch the first movie. Because, like, when I was little, I kind of liked it, and then I rewatched it when we were older, and I was like, this movie's so good.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Fire. Your turn.
Okay, my movie is Little Women, the 2019 one.
Valid.
Who's it directed by?
It's like Greta, don't remember. Barbie director.
Yeah, the one who directed Barbie. But
this movie's nothing like Barbie, by the way.
I love it. It's so good. It's I remember my mom turned it on or something, and I was like, oh, I've never seen this. I'll watch it. The whole movie, I was just shook it, and I'm amazed. And okay, the plot, the sisters and everything. But I want to talk about one element that I really love, and it's the costume design. Oh my freaking gosh!
Really big slay.
It also, who does Timothy Chalamet play?
Laurie.
Yeah, his character. I love him to pieces. And oh my gosh, it's just so
read the
good.
book.
I want to read the book. I haven't gotten the chance yet.
Because obviously there's a lot in the movie that a lot in the book that the movie didn't get to cover because the book is pretty long.
And the sisters honestly just crack me up because it really is like what having sisters is like.
Except they're a touch too
dramatic. I'm thinking about when she threw her book in the fire.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully I would never do that. We wouldn't do that to each other.
I feel like if you like your story like you're writing right now, like if you printed that out, I don't feel even if I was so mad at you, I don't feel like I'd pick it up and burn it.
Well, the thing is, it's like they didn't have computers then, so that literally was like
hours of work down the drain.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have ever forgiven her. Honestly. That is no, but like the whole atmosphere of the movie too is amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and just the camera direction and the details because it switches from past to present. And I love when it's in the present, the whole scene takes on darker tones.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to the past, it's lighter tones in the scene. And I love it. It helps you figure out which past present because sometimes it gets mad confusing.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was like,
yeah, but once you get onto that, it's such a good movie. And I highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still thinking about the costume design. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Okay, next TV show.
Oh, Miss Sophie.
I have this is my last one because I had Avatar. I had Avatar and Sonic Boom and stuff. We already covered that. So my last one is Sofia the First. I had to add it. I had to.
We're rewatching it right now because I loved it as a kid.
And we got our little sister. So we were like, let's just rewatch it.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how good of a freaking show it is. It's so amazing.
Like, I don't even get bored at all watching either.
The songs never miss. Oh my gosh, they're such absolute bangers.
They really are. And really good lessons for kids. Like, I feel like it's really good for kids. But also, the humor is so funny. Like,
oh my gosh.
Obviously, I wouldn't say there's a lot of humor. But that's what makes it funnier is because there'll just be like a really funny moment.
There'll be like a one-liner and we'll just start. No, my favorite character is James and Cedric.
Yes.
Cedric.
I was like, you mentioned
Cedric. Oh my gosh.
He's just funny and he has a really good arc. Well,
also, I love the dad and Sophia's relationship. It's so like if you love father-daughter relationships. King Roland. The second.
Wait, actually.
Yes. You thought you were showing me up. That's really funny.
I was looking on the Sofia First Wikipedia and she studied up on
That's my social media, actually.
I mean, it is kind of fun. I told Ashley how I went like on a deep dive the other day because I was curious about something in Sofia the First. And I stumbled across the Wikipedia and oh my gosh.
This lore.
Some deep lore, dude.
Anyway, I actually have figurines. I have the whole family. I lost James though.
She got it as a kid, by the way.
Yeah.
She's not totally useless.
No, I got it as a kid. I have the mom, the dad. I used to have James, but I lost him. I literally don't know where he went. Amber and Sophia.
Like, here's the thing. We mentioned Bluey, so you might as well. And obviously, Bluey is a lot more
sophisticated.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot more advanced than Sofia the First. But seriously, like we're almost finishing the season. We literally just watched like 5 episodes in a row. We didn't get bored. We literally stopped making the podcast. So.
Yeah, we stopped for you guys.
Yeah,
I really hope you
appreciate Sofia the First.
We were gonna finish season 1, but we stopped to do podcasts.
Yeah. If you like animated shows and if you like kids shows, I mean,
I highly recommend Sofia the First.
There's always those kids shows where you like, and ironically, they're actually good.
And everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, the intro! Yeah, the intro song slaps." But I feel like everyone who says that has never watched an episode in their life,
or they watched that episode when they were 6 and haven't seen it since. So, anyway, is it your turn?
Yeah. Okay. And don't come at me for this next show, please.
Oh, I'm scared.
It's a guilty pleasure, I swear.
Oh no, I'm scared. What is this? What is this?
Come on. It's Fuller House.
Oh! I was expecting something not as bad as that. Please.
Okay. I first watched it when I was like in 5th grade, and yes, it basically is a reality TV show. I'm not freaking kidding. It's like watching Keeping Up with Kardashians. But
like dumbed down for 7th grade.
Yes. There are still some moments I cried so hard at. But I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's a guilty pleasure. Okay?
I see it. That's Ashlee that said that, by the way. Just to clarify. Macy has no association with Fuller House.
Please don't come at me for that.
Oh my god.
Please. There's another Netflix show that I want to mention later that it's actually peak. I'll talk about that later, obviously.
But by the way, if you like Fuller House, I didn't mean to totally trash it. That's not.
I have not been a single other person who likes Fuller House. Justified, honestly.
Like, you know, so many seasons. There has to be someone out there.
It's only like 5.
Okay,
I'm gonna search it up.
It's either Full House.
It's either 5 or 4. There's literally a moment where there's like a Bachelorette episode, and I'm not freaking kidding. There's so much drama in this show. It's unreal.
It's like a Disney Channel show, but slightly. Honestly, this is bad. But has its moments where it's not really Disney. But by the way, sorry to go off topic for a second. I was gonna have The Office in my listening TV shows, but I didn't really count it for it's like a favorite show. It's more like I'll turn on, and I have fun watching it. And I quote it sometimes, but am I the one that doesn't really count sitcoms in like favorite shows?
Okay. Yep, it has 5 seasons.
Yeah, that's too much.
The 5th one was released in 2020. Right after that, but I cannot tell you how freaking excited I was for season 5 in 2020.
Let's not talk about it. So, that's another bad thing that happened in 2020. I'm just kidding.
Wait.
Okay.
You have to start on the movie, right?
The next movie I have is Sing 2.
Oh my god, I don't mind too.
Why? We literally have like almost similar taste.
Because it's fire?
Sing 2 is legit. I love this movie.
I cannot express how perfect this movie is.
I mean, it definitely has its flaws. It's an Illumination movie, but
hey, but how did such a gem come out of Illumination?
I legit don't understand it.
Because the first movie was like, okay. And then the second one came out, and oh my gosh.
I love this. We quote this movie a lot, too. The songs in this movie, I really bought the record, like, vinyl.
Yeah.
Of this movie.
I would have, too, if I had a freaking record player, bro.
The visuals also, whenever I think of it, too, I always think of the visuals for some reason. I think they did a really good job with that. It's so pretty. I feel like the villain is unexpected. Didn't expect that.
The villain is like one of the best ones we've had in a while because I feel like Disney lately is always just like justifying villains for some freaking reason.
Yeah, there's no such thing as like villains anymore.
And yes, I am talking about the grandma in freaking Encanto. I hate her. I don't care if she's traumatized.
Okay.
Fight me. Every time I'm like, okay, I hate that stupid grandma. And then my mom's like, oh, but she was traumatized. She just came to protect the grandma. I don't care.
I think the thing I'm upset with is like, everyone just forgave her at the end. I feel like you need to work on that relationship. Because years of family
she passed on the trauma.
Like, you need to be like, I forgive you, grandma. No, you should
It's okay,
probably sit
Grandma.
down
Just
and
because
talk about
you lost your husband.
Yeah.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Okay.
What were we talking about? Sing 2.
Yeah, I love this
A lot.
again.
I give it 5 stars.
I'll give it 10 stars.
I'll give it 1,000.
I would give it 1,000,000.
If you haven't seen Sing 2, please go watch it.
Please.
They're like I said, there's bits where I'm like, yay.
It
It needs a little bit of, yeah, it's amazing.
the ending. Because that's the one song I really particularly like. Sure when you watch it, you'll freaking figure it out because it's at the end of the movie. And when they're doing the performance, oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Oh yeah, there's like great new characters in this movie too.
I love it so much.
And I was gonna say another thing, but I don't know. Like I just remember when I saw the trailer come out, I was like, well, I didn't really like singing, so I don't think I like 3. And the trailer looked iffy. I think it's the fact that it had like we're bringing back this superstar that's been hidden away. Like I had seen that in freaking Trolls, so I was like, I really do not want to see that. But it was so good, and like we watched it a little later on our computer when it came on streaming.
So hard.
Oh my gosh! Like it's a comfort movie for real.
Definitely.
Like we literally watched Sing 2 the night before back to school because we were depressed about going back to school, so we just turned it.
What a movie.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, you can get to yours.
Hey.
You show us. Wait, what? You didn't show your movie.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, my movie's Romeo and Juliet.
Oh my gosh.
I have watched this movie since I was little, like 7. And that was only 2 years ago.
That was only 2 years ago.
Since I'm 8, so I hasn't been that.
I don't remember 9. No, I'm just kidding. She's not 9. She acts like
90. And I love it. It's funny for me.
Sometimes.
And also, apparently a lot of kids in my language arts class had not seen it because we watched it after reading Romeo and Juliet.
A lot of people.
And they're like, what the frick is going on? And I was over here having a grand old time. I love it. And I think that's where me loving romance started.
Wait, who made that movie? Like, what company?
I have no
Because I don't think really anyone has seen that movie. Like, I find out
the
only good thing about that movie is the hello, hello song.
Soundtrack, the plot, the lawnmower was a bit weird, but
I forgot about that.
I don't know about that.
I feel like it's gonna be so.
And I love making Juliet's accent cracks me up. But I love it, and I need to rewatch it. Also, the freaking frog lady, she pisses me off.
She's annoying. I always have that annoying quirky best friend. Are you gonna find the answer yet?
Touchstone Pictures.
Told you it's gonna be a random company.
But yeah, it was released under Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Like 2011?
That's weird. Okay.
Ew.
Oh yeah, I don't have any more TV shows.
Oh, okay. Next one is Blue Bloods.
I knew you.
I feel like I'm a grandma at heart or something. I played Candy Crush, I'm not kidding, when I was 8. I'm just kidding. I don't know what age I was. I got far too. Like, I love playing it, but let's not use that against me. You know? No, but Blue Bloods, genuinely love that show. Our dad watched it. And I was like, this show seems kind of fire. And for context, I think it has 13 seasons.
Yeah, because it's a grandma show. It's like West Wing, bro.
I'm on season 3 at the moment. But I love it so much.
It's pretty good.
It's fun to watch. Oh my gosh, I remember like our little sister was watching it with me, and I usually don't watch it because it's a cliche. Yeah. I remember I've watched it so much and repeat so much. I was like, I can feel the death coming because I swear, like when you watch one, you see them all. It's like Grey's Anatomy, but better. I hate Grey's Anatomy. How many seasons does it have, by the way?
I don't even want.
Oh, and Doctor Who. That's another one that has gone on for so long.
And
So
also, what's
long.
the Supernaturals or something?
Yes! Doctor Who has gone on for so long. They switched Doctor Who to a woman. But anyway, not that point. Yeah, anyway, so I was like, I can feel it's a death coming. And I was like, hey, let me close your eyes. And I swear that episode had one of the most brutal deaths I've ever freaking seen on that show. I was like, oh, because normally they're just like dead by like freaking like gunshot or something, you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one was death by scissors.
Ew.
Get out of here. No, but I love it. But anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, don't say movie.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next on the list, I have the first live action movie so far, The Dark Knight. Batman.
I have that on mine.
Because I could not include this. Like, it's amazing.
The second best movie ever made. The first being Megalon, obviously. It's the best superhero movie ever made.
Yeah. Because can we just talk about the acting? Heath Ledger, Joker.
Oh my god.
Dude.
What a king.
Seriously, like the best
villain
awesome.
Too. Like it's just so good. Cinematography,
everything about the movie, there's like no flaws. It's amazing.
I remember Macy was like raving about it, and I watched it with her and her dad, and the whole time I was watching, I was like, "This is amazing."
You know, and I'm sick of seeing those like film buffs be like, "It's a little overrated because blah blah blah."
Go watch it again.
It's a really good superhero.
Oh my god.
Also, the opening sequence. Oh, when I first watched the movie, the opening sequence came out. I was like, I'm watching literal perfection.
Christopher Nolan is such an amazing director.
Also, I've heard a lot of like, it's overrated. We need to move on to someone else.
Dude, he directed Black Knight, Interstellar.
Black Knight. Done.
Done. Those are cool. I want. Anyway. Yeah. And then Interstellar, Inception, Oppenheimer, obviously. But like, they're making fun of him because he used real bombs in Oppenheimer because he doesn't like CGI. Which king for that, honestly.
Yeah, y'all were making fun of Tom Cruise in Top Gun. No, you guys are happy with that.
The fact that he never uses CGI is amazing. Moving on.
My skin is so dry from that freaking soap. Look at this.
Ew,
that's literally from the soap. Anyway. Yeah, your turn.
Okay.
For movie.
My phone will unlock.
Hurry up.
It's Inception. What? Another Christopher Nolan movie. And I love this movie. And I don't think I've seen the freaking second half in so long because I will watch it with someone, we'll make it through the first half, and then quit. And I don't think I've ever seen the dream sequence since the first time I freaking saw it. I'm still pissed about that.
How we finished it later?
No. And it is so good. The concept of dreams and the thing that I go through is so interesting.
Mm-hmm. Also, a lot of like fact I feel like as well, obviously not the whole thing, but especially the part where when they're in dreams and they like talk to someone and they say this is a dream and get pissed off. I've had that happen before where like I'm literally dreaming and I'm like, this is a dream, and the person in my dream will literally get triggered. Like
your brain's like, stop it.
I literally was talking to my friend before I'd seen Inception, and I was talking about this like dream experience I had. And she was like, that literally sounds like Inception. And I was like, what's Inception? And I watched it and I was like, oh, it's scary. It's scary. So
I love it.
It's really good.
A lot of things where it's like, do you like Inception or Interstellar better? I like Inception better because I think concept of dreams and all of that is more interesting with space to me. But Interstellar is so amazing too.
Mm-hmm. Interstellar is
good heavens.
Outstanding.
Like I feel like you have to sit down and break down the movie that you just saw when you watch freaking Christopher Nolan movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching, especially Interstellar. What the frick?
Also, we should rewatch all three: Dark Knight, Interstellar, and Inception, because I haven't seen them in a while.
We definitely should.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, do you have a show you want to name?
Yes.
I should have done more shows. I'm sorry. I told Ashley this. I'm not a TV show person. I rarely watch TV shows. The only reason I'm watching Sofia the First is because I'm watching it with other people. Like, I wouldn't probably watch it by myself. I love movies. I always turn movies on.
I'm more of a TV show person. I like TV shows typically more than movies. But anyway, my next one is Arcane. Because it's amazing. It's on Netflix, so I can't watch it anymore because we don't have Netflix, but it's so good. It's also based off League of Legends, but let's not talk about that.
Oh my god. Just dissing League of Legends players.
Yeah, I am. They're freaking weird.
Weirder than Sonic.
It's a slippery slope.
If you play video games in general, you're on this weird spectrum. Like, I play video games sometimes too. I'll admit it. Like,
if you play video games, you're a freaking weird person.
We're all weirdos. We're quirky.
And I play video games a lot, so yeah, I'm a weird person. No, but Arcane is so good. It uses that type of animation that
Bluey. No, it doesn't at all. Actually, I just said that.
Like, what is it called? It's like the one that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie used, and like stuff like that. And the plot is so amazing.
By the way, we need to watch that movie because there's been pretty good reviews. And if I see the movie, that's going to be I'm going to watch it.
I've been wanting to watch it. Mind you, I did not like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was into that as a party. And I'm not saying that because I'm a girl. I'm just saying legit.
No, literally, when we would go on trips with our cousins, it would be us girl cousins. We were watching Barbie, and this is a real experience. Like, we were watching a Barbie movie from the hotel, like, movie check.
Yeah.
And then our boy cousins, like her brothers, were watching the Ninja Turtles movie. Like, this is an actual experience, so it kind of defines.
Yeah.
Barbie is better.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, movie?
Oh. I put Luca.
Okay.
Because I just love it. I don't really know. I feel like the characters are pretty fun. Like, I just feel like it's a really fun movie. Like, it's
so good. Like,
it was a nice
change of pace.
Like, Pixar movies at that point had been
Pixar movies have been
interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying because okay, if you think of old Pixar movies, they have like deeper meanings, I guess, but it's still like a fun movie. And I feel like especially with like Soul and Lightyear, they try getting at really heavy things. I'm like, chill out. It's a kids movie.
Why can't a movie like Cars?
Yeah, literally. Can we go back?
It's literally a movie about cars.
So Luca is one of those movies where it was so fun. And the aesthetic, everything about that movie, I loved it. And then it also had kind of
I really wish Italians were real.
Same. Oh my gosh, love it.
They just make Italians seem like such fun people. And I really wish they were real.
Who even started that meme?
I don't know, but it's a funny one. It's probably the freaking thing where it's like British people aren't real. They say they're faking their accent, which that's freaking hilarious if you ask me.
Lots of effort.
No, real. They never slip up.
Why is it my house working? Hello?
Annie 2014.
I was gonna put this and then I forgot.
I know everyone's like, oh, because you know why? Like 2014 one better.
Like, it is a better? No.
I
like it better.
I love it so much. I really don't know how else to describe it because it's just so good. I love the songs. And yes, I know most of them are from the original. I don't care.
Really? 99% of No, I think as long as you... Okay, I'll admit...
They're going to come at me because I said a lot of live action and all this, Macy. They're going to just say I'd like them again.
No, but, like, I will admit the original Annie is better. I think it will always be. But I enjoy the 2014 one better.
I feel like it's just like recreation.
It definitely has its flaws. It's not a perfect movie by any means.
No, but it's very nostalgia. It's not even current.
It's rushed in a lot of parts of it. That's the only thing I'm kind of...
But the father-daughter relationship, I don't even want to get started on that because I love it so much.
Sucker for those reluctant figure tropes.
I love them so much.
I was actually thinking about this today, earlier, because I came up with a Mandalorian video, and someone commented about how they loved Din and Grogu's like relationship. And I actually said on video, I was like, that was the first exposure I had to reluctant father figure trope.
Right?
Like that's what sent me into that trope.
It started a train.
Like
that'll never stop.
So have that to thank for this. Show? Do you have any more?
Do I have any more?
How much more do you have? How much more do you have?
I literally have one left.
Oh.
The rest of me said, I think.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we said the rest. And the last show is The Owl House. And I was a hater at first. I'm not even gonna freaking lie to you. Like,
Ashley's like that with everything.
Oh my gosh.
Sonic. Remember the movies when I was like, we should. Hey, Ashley, I was thinking. So if we watched the first one, do you think we could watch the second? But it's before we had seen both. I'm just telling you my plan. And she was like, really? Ew, I don't want to watch those. I guess it's like the biggest Sonic fan now. So she's like that with everything.
Okay, anyway.
Bad Batch. Remember before it came out?
Yeah, because I didn't like them in season 7.
Valid, honestly.
That's crazy to think though, because I love Bad Batch. Anyway, not everything is from Star Wars. I'm sorry. No, so I remember me and Macey would like watch it in like hotels because it was the only thing on. I was like, this is so weird. I don't like it.
Okay, but like
it is weird.
Coming into it with no like this most random episode, and also we had never like seen it before. And it's what, midnight? And you're trying to go to sleep and you have this
straight up fever dream material. But then one of my best friends, I'm gonna name drop her, Ruby, she was like, well, I really love it and we should watch it. And for bribery, I said, fine, but if I watch it, then you have to watch Avatar with me. Because she'd never seen it. Still hasn't, by the way.
I actually
know.
Fake that you say you don't like Owl House. You should have started with that. Get her to watch it. That's unfair.
Anyway, so we started watching it and I was like, this is so freaking weird. And she's like, oh, you'll get used to it after a while. There's like 3 seasons.
What does that mean?
You do though. Like at first you're like noticing everything. You're like, what is that? But the plot is fire. The world building is good, and I really liked it. Also, I hate how it was canceled. That led to like season 3 having 3-hour-long episodes, I think, to hurry and wrap it up. And I feel like it would have been better if they had more time. But I really like it. And yes, you do get used to the weird stuff after a while.
Wait, I'm still caught up on. She hasn't watched Avatar yet. I thought that was part of the deal. That was part of the deal.
We got distracted, and
okay, we'll come back to that.
We're going to. There's like 100 shows but yeah, I really like it.
Okay, I think this is the last movie I have. What about you?
Let me check.
Yeah, it is the last movie.
1, 2, 4. I have like 4.
Oh my gosh.
I'll make them quick.
Okay. Next one I have, or last one I have, is Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes!
Because it is a comfort movie, and honestly, it's one of the movies, I think that and Infinity War is what made me so obsessed with Marvel. So,
it's so good.
It's really
such a comfort movie. I love it.
Honestly, the Tom Holland trilogy is
fire.
People need to stop hating on it. There's not one bad Spider-Man movie. Like, chill out, please.
Right?
They're just good. So.
Okay, let's see. We got Mamma Mia. And I love it. And I remember watching it with my mom when I was little, and she would skip parts.
It's like with Grace, too.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched that in a while, and I want to.
But yeah, they like watched Mean Girls like all the time. I'm confused.
Literally, like obviously, if you've seen the movie, you probably know what parts you cut out. But watching it, I love it. I love all the ABBA songs in it. It's pretty good. And then we have Mean Girls.
That's one of your favorite movies?
I like it. It's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies I like, but I don't classify them as favorites.
I'm telling you, these are kind of like movies I like, not that I love. Like the movies I love have already passed.
Mean Girls, I had only seen bits and pieces of, and then we sat down with our cousin and just like watched it. And actually, Wasn't that the time when you like came in late or something? We were like, do you want to watch a movie with us? And you're like, And you can be like, I'll watch it with you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, let's see. I watched it with my friends. I can't remember when. I can't remember. Because there's a long list of iconic movies I haven't seen. I'd read it off, but I don't want haters to come after me. But Mean Girls is one of them. 10 Things I Hate About You was one of them. Which is mid and overhyped.
Yeah, really mid movie. Don't.
Oh my gosh, you just like the bad boys. Let's be honest. It's okay.
And people, okay, here's the thing that kind of takes me off. People classify that movie as like an enemies to lovers trope. I didn't think it was enemies to lovers because they didn't like hate each other. They just didn't. She was just a sassy, quirky girl. She didn't like hate him.
Right? And he was in it for the money.
Really, like,
what was the plot? Okay. Then we have No Way Home.
How did I forget to put that on my list?
I don't know.
I love No Way Home.
But literally peak.
When I walked out of that theater, I was like, I want to go watch it again.
Shook it.
It was that and Across the Spider-Verse are like movies that I was obsessed with.
Mind you, I did Saw like 7 times during the movie. That's the point. It's awesome. Then we have the Lego Movie. I would die for that movie.
I was gonna put Lego Ninjago. That movie on my list.
I was such a
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I'm a big fan of that movie when I was a kid. Like, I was obsessed. I had books from that movie, which I got rid of them. I'm really sad about that. But I loved it so much. I still do.
It's a great movie.
Underrated. And then we have the newest one, which is the FNAF movie.
Same. Shitty, I've never seen that movie before.
It's pretty good. I actually really liked it. I love when people get mad that it's not lore accurate.
When literally
dingus,
no
it's the movie.
Video game movie adaptation is. Y'all saw the Sonic movies, right?
It's not meant to be lore accurate. It's and then the plot, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little underwhelming. But it was pretty good. And you should watch it with me.
No, I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't like horror.
It's not horror, honestly.
It's gory. You said you covered your eyes multiple times.
Yeah, we can skip past those.
Oh my gosh. The only reason I would want to see it is because of PETA.
Yeah.
What's his real name? Josh
Hutcherson?
PETA?
PETA?
Yeah.
You should watch it with me.
I literally looked at Letterboxd reviews for that movie out of curiosity, and literally 90% was like, watch this for PETA. So, clearly I'm nothing wrong.
I watched it on Halloween while I was doing homework. Multitasking. I love it.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
So anyway, that's all my favorites.
Me too. So far. Okay, well, that was fun. You guys should comment your favorites in the comments.
Yeah, I'm curious.
If you're listening on YouTube.
Or if you hate any of the picks we have.
Yeah, please share your opinions. I freaking love reading those.
I want to attack you. I'm just gonna
like, what's an opinion, I feel like? Sofia the First, they're gonna be like, you did not just say Sofia the First. Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it.
We need to make our outros better, too.
No, they're so bad. I literally dread making outros every time we do a podcast. Okay, thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.